Yeah, look, I suppose we rode our luck quite a few times tonight. But the boys, they kept fighting. And because, Brisbane are a very difficult side to play against because they get so many numbers behind the ball and they defend their box so well. And then, they break very quickly. So, it wasn't one of our better performances, but, we did enough, I suppose, to get the 3 points. So that's the main thing, coming to the second part of the season. It's just about making sure you get your points at home. And that's what we did tonight.
Just on, you said about Brisbane being difficult to break down early. I think in the first half they didn't press for the goal kicks. I was sitting right back. It almost felt like your boys would have preferred if they were pressing. It's almost at times they were trying to find a way through and weren't having much luck.
Yeah, it was difficult, and at times, and that's where we sort of let ourselves down a little bit. We just weren't patient enough to keep the ball and create the openings. At times we just tried to force things, or played some long hopeless balls that just sort of fell into their hands. That's what they wanted. So we just needed to be patient and just keep moving the ball and create our moments and take the moments when they appeared, but we just didn't have the patience at times to do that.
Obviously, a lot's been said about Wonder during the week, and I think you said during the week that after the first 24, 48 hours is about being professional and getting on with it. Even though you said it wasn't perhaps the best performance, you think you felt enough tonight, you saw enough to feel that everyone's still has it in mind, but enough to have gone on with it?
Yeah, look, it's always going to, for the rest of the season, it's going to be there, with the players, because one day is such a integral part of the playing group. Just not with his performances off the park, it's what he brings, off the park to the playing group. So that's always going to be something that we're going to miss now. But the boys will do everything they possibly can to try and keep winning, and so he can get some enjoyment in watching us win.
And the disallowed goal for Brisbane in the corner, how did you see that?
Look, it's I suppose you could say we got a little bit lucky tonight with that. But that, I suppose it evens out over the course of a season, doesn't it? Those sort of decisions. There was contact, and this is where I have a lot of disagreements with a lot of these decisions about contact in the box. We're playing a contact sport, and small amounts of contact doesn't mean it's a free kick. You see it in so many games, but that's the way the game has gone now.
And some goal by Nesta to win the game?
Yeah, look, Nesta is, this is the talent that he has, and it's just a matter of, keep working with him to, so he understands what it takes to be able to get into those positions to do those bits of magic that he does. But he needs to, and he knows, and we're working with him, that he has, other parts of his game that he needs to focus on as well.
Were you impressed that he lost the ball and then he actually pressed, won it back, and then he did that as well?
Yeah, Nesta is the power and the speed that he has. That you can't stop that, and it's just a matter of getting him to understand that he needs to be switched on and working hard for every minute that he's on the pitch.
Swapping Benny and Goody at half time, was that just to mix things up, or was there something specific that you saw that you felt that change might have done?
Yeah, look, it was more of a tactical switch because we wanted to, because they have so many numbers defending, we didn't want to play wide anymore, we wanted to play through the middle. Yes, that sounds a bit crazy because that's where all the numbers were, but we believed if we could play quickly through the middle, and with them being on the opposite sides, it made it easier for them to come in and play. And at times, we just had to be a bit more patient to play those balls into those tight areas, and we needed to be better in those tight areas. But we did have little bits of success in those areas in the second half.
Is that one of the issues you think long term your team might need to improve on, just penetrating in central areas instead of maybe always looking to kind of play wide and rely on those kind of 1v1s?
Yeah, look, it's that's football. It's about finding where the space is and where you can hurt teams. And tonight we weren't going to hurt them in wide areas. Because the time you put the ball in the box, they had 4 or 5 defenders in there, and it was very difficult. So it was about trying to get quick combinations and get people in and around and get some good shooting and get into some good shooting areas in and around the central area of the box.
That was us, guys.